Although I think you can find many ways to take a train throughout the country from. Wow, look at the gummies. That's really cool. And look at the hat that I got. Yes, I got another hat. You can see all of these tiles. Wait, which ones?
Previous pups or previous
kings? Oh, kings. It's amazing. I actually just found a monument right there. So, there you go. Wow. Never drank this. Hey, it is 8:16 a.m. I woke up 40 minutes ago. So today is a day that we had planned for, and you'll see why I am wearing the Euro Travel t-shirt. Yesterday was filled with productivity, honestly. So we had been to shopping mall. We even did shopping. We got to the lake. I got to do my fitness in this hotel. There's no swimming pool in this hotel, hence that was pretty much the only activity that I could do for the evening hours in this hotel. Now, me, my dad, and the World Travelers clan will meet at 10 a.m. sharp. To start off the day, I did a round of sit-ups. Only to finish it all before we meet with the World Travelers, I did 60 sit-ups. And I'm not kidding, I did 60 sit-ups. The day before I did 48. Yesterday I did 54. Today I did 60. Just how great it is when it's off camera, right? Oh, we took a break. Time for groceries. Honestly, I was ready for a train ride, but I was wrong. Although I think you can find many ways to take a train throughout the country from one city to another. There certainly is many trains they can take. You know, the intercity trains that they have, where you can take an hour or an hour and a half, or you can go pretty much anywhere around the country, Germany. And look at this. They even have a gaming set here and books. That's funny, they even have 13, a thriller book. And yeah, the arcade. So we actually came here to get coffee, although I'm not into coffee, but the rest of us are here to get coffee. Wow, look at the gummies. That's really cool. And look at the hat that I got. Yes, I got another hat. Yeah, Germany. Well, the World Travelers clan found it. Yesterday I was speaking about that theme park. That's where they got it from. So yeah, this is outside the store now. So we actually looked at that bridge where one of those long trains are passing. So yeah, those are the intercity trains that can go from city to city and things like that. Well, I actually did this in Turkey as well, the intercity trains, but I was really young at this point. So while the rest of us are having coffee, I'm actually having iced tea. And it's sparkling. It's a sparkling iced tea. It's the first time I'm having such drink. I was only 8 years old when we took the intercity train from Eskişehir to Istanbul, and that was a part of my summer vacation. Last year, for example, me and Mom went to Bodrum at the B Premium Hotel. Yeah, you remember that room with the golden bath in it. Wow, that was a masterpiece. But this year we are going to find somewhere different. After a really long drive, we still did make it to Bremen, but honestly, we should have took the train because I don't even want to explain why. There's many reasons. absolutely sloppy driving towards the end. I don't like sloppy drivers. So I did say that we would take the train. Actually, it was not my screw up, but should have took the train. Anyways, so where do we start? Oh, it has began to rain, actually. And we are outside of... What a museum is this, by the way? Look at the shape of a roof. See all of these tiles. Wait, which ones?
Previous pops or previous kings?
Oh, kings, right. Okay. Yeah.
The first
hard to
guy looks
see.
like a
Yeah? What does he look like?
pope. He has a
Pope!
cross.
Oh, right. Okay, so if you can see this one though, yeah, by the way, another train has just passed through. There's that tunnel too, but we're not gonna go in that one. That is amazing. I actually just found a monument right there. So it is stacked animal on top of one another. So you got a donkey and then a wolf and a chimpanzee and a rooster. That is on the top. It goes pretty much like this. You can see. And there's a museum inside there, but that's not what we're up to. For now, what we're up to is we actually came for lunch. It is raining, so we'll have to find oh, good. They prepared well for this. Like, they got umbrellas up here. Like in the US or well, where I live in the US, in California and in Turkey, you would barely see any of this rain. I'm not someone that's used to the rain at this time of the year. For a minute, it has been empty behind these monuments. Ooh, look at what they got on the top of here. What kind of bird is that? Or is that a dragon? Or am I just talking theory? Yeah, I can see the rooster that is like right at the antenna of this rooftops there. Well, we'll be served lunch in not more than 10 minutes. So, what is this, a dragon? Like, that is actually worth wondering, honestly. And next there's a bazaar. You can get coffee mugs, you can get tea mugs. Wow, this is really, really nice. It reminds me of those that they got in Turkey. Like, you can even get magnets for your refrigerator. I think this is the place that you would get magnets for your refrigerator, if there even is. Like, if there's rugs or if it's coffee mugs or teacups, then there certainly should be refrigerator magnets. There you go. Wow. Never drank this guy before. Yes, and I have these as well, but look, so it's a donkey and then a wolf and a cat. Yeah, I actually said it was a chimpanzee. Looking at this monument up there, but yeah, it does look like on the monument it does look like a chimpanzee actually, but it's a cat. Just found another restaurant. The place that I drank beer, apparently they have just closed the restaurant. I don't know why it's yet really, really early, but they have already closed their restaurant. They just sold 3 glasses of beer, but then they stopped afterwards. Now we make it here. So we got this corner place there. We are just given the menu. Ooh, let's see what they have here. Broccoli, baked carrots. I can't eat baked carrots. I don't even like baked vegetables to start off with. But here's another part. You got tomatoes there and more baked. Oh, those look a bit more like sweet carrots, but I can't have baked vegetables. Well, I just got out of lunch. I did. Nobody else did. And finally, the sun has opened. Look, we were sitting right over there an hour ago when we were having beer. Now the umbrellas have been put down at last. They've already closed this restaurant. It's just a mini restaurant, and while we were sitting out here we were having beer. Now we're back to the monuments. And another train. Okay, well, less than 1 minute ago, another train had passed before this one, so we'll just continue walking around more. So there's no train behind me. The moment I'm gonna see this. Yeah, it is a mini monument though. Look at that. And I'm not just showing off. I'm actually gonna go behind and I am going to put this as my new channel icon. Ta-da! Yeah, how about that? And just at that second, it's a train that passed. That was a good timing. It gets very, very windy every 2 or 3 minutes. Just a minute and a big fraction ago it flew. And look, now they got a pizza place. Well, it's a similar seating plan to where we had beer. Wow. Did you notice that? Did you actually see that spill? Oh, yeah, now the wind has come back. For now, it has slowed a bit down, but every time the wind blows, it just gets more and more. Yeah. What the hell? Okay, yeah, so by the way, I just end up at a pizza restaurant. It said pizza to go, but yeah, I got margarita pizza there and salami, things like that. Okay, so now I have got a, oh, there they are. All right, I was just looking at that pizza restaurant and I found my dad, so I gotta collect him. I gotta find him. Hey, I gotta find him. He's right here. I just got out. Hey man, I'm here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I looked at that.
Here, okay?
Whatever. I see that there's a back window for this as well. Now that the wind has come back, see this typical culture. It's pretty interesting with this part of the. Oh, I mean outside of this balcony too. Look at that. Like on the balcony, you got some kings and got some more gods, some kind of figures just like that. So we are going to get into this museum soon. Get into this one. So the first museum, it was all about the sports history, most of it being the sports history. And look, they have puzzle pieces. How crazy is that they have puzzle pieces on this? Looking like relaxing chairs in the beach, but let's get in this. Alright, so the place that I just got in, apparently it's a church. And something quite funny about it is that it has a swing. It's the first time I've seen either a church or a museum with a swing in it. Found a place that there's, oh, we got another bazaar, but I'll come to that in a minute. So, got an ice cream place which has gumballs. Look at that, you got an ice cream with gumballs, but I guess those are for tokens. You see one of the pool balls. I see a number 3, number 2, and a number 6, and a number 4 as well. Even some soccer balls. And I still couldn't believe that first museum. So yeah, it does come in the shape of an ice cream. So yeah, that's one of the ice creams. And the more balls that you put, I mean, the more flavors that you get, the more does it cost. You can even get up to 5 flavors of this. Thankfully, none of these got ripped out. Yeah, under weather conditions, anything can really happen here. At the place that we were having beer, most of the table was already tangled with the ropes as part of a restriction due to weather conditions. So yeah, that's part of the bazaar, but nobody's even working over there. People are working at this part, but nobody, well, except for 1 or 2 actually, but they have closed a big part of that bazaar. I don't know why. So from here it starts to get a bit more street-like, and if you see this place, Sports Check, you see what's on the rooftop of this. Hey, do you see what's at the rooftop of this? It's this, yeah, this must be like a soccer field or something. What even is that?
Beck's.
Yeah.
You had?
The Beck's beer. Yeah,
You
what
like
do you
it?
say? I say it was great.
We got another bottle at home.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah. At hotel, you mean? At the hotel.
At the hotel.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, guys, I was just gonna show you a bit of this silverware and this goldware that they sell in this store, but I think it's Tuesday at 2 to 3, and they said they're open on all of the weekdays until 7 p.m. So let's see what this is all about. Still don't believe what is at the top floor of this place. So we just found a ice cream place. At last, yeah, I've already done the sit-ups, and it's just that I wouldn't want to risk it even more. So let's see what they have. They do have a few special flavors over here. All right, I got it at last. See how it is. So now they're at Adidas. Looking at the shoes over there. Well, I'm not. Look at this kind of soaps that they have in this place. I'm not going to get inside. They do have a SpongeBob promotion too. I think they do have one for this kind of. Look at that. They also have what kind of a box is that? If you can see, this is another SpongeBob right there. So I did not film in there, but I actually did get to. Oh, there's even Mario Brothers too. Look, I'll show you a bit of that. So it's got the question mark blocks. Here's the Super Mario Bros. Just a minute ago, I showed you about that. Yeah, I know. And there's some like vegetables there, including lemon, tomato, even watermelon. Incredible. All right, back at the bazaar, but apparently I sell nuts at one point. Well, they're getting rid of all the stuff that is in the bazaar. I don't know why they're doing it this early in the day, but now they're just collecting it, putting it in a truck. So they're getting rid of all these items, and I guess they just stopped selling stuff from here. And there, finally, someone actually sitting on these stools. I mean, I gotta be honest, I can't. Like, if I do, then what the hell am I gonna do? Like, I can't pay much for these. I don't even own these. There's a big church here as well, and by the way, they do have summer events. You can see that there's a notice that says that there's like a summer musical event or whatever that is, but I see that it starts at 7 p.m. on Thursday evenings. All right, finally got the jazz back. Huh, okay. Yeah, when I just call it out, it did stop, or maybe it's just that you get to hear the wind a little bit more. That's a bit funny. You got the dog. Oh, and the chicken as well. But that's a donkey, by the way, not a horse. A bit like that monument that we saw before we got our beer. So, my dad has noticed that animal stack. Right here, we'll get up to that, and I'll take a closer look, and I'll say, ooh, let's see what that. Oh my God. You may have noticed that he's holding a book. He's holding a book. Hey, he's holding a book.
He's reading a book, I think.
Oh, reading.
Acting like reading.
Yeah. But donkeys have 4 legs. How can they read? It's unbelievable. I mean, he can read at least, but I'm astonished. Like, how can he hold it with one of his legs? I'm talking 4 legs. Well, in 9th grade, I have actually read a book called Animal Farm. If you read that book, then I'm sure you'll know what that's like, particularly the slogan. That slogan being 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. I got a bank and a construction site. Now, by the way, look at these bins. How did they put these bins like that? We even got some in this kind near our hotel too. But not 1, not 2, but even 3 of them, with 2 of them in different shapes, actually. Now, guys, it's time to head back. This was an amazing walk, but now we're gonna make another long drive back to the hotel. But again, it'd be better with the train.
To the next level, take it to the next level, take it to the next level, take it
Bremen for most of this time, though it would have actually been better to go out with a train. I even wanted to go out with a train, but they thought that it would be better to just take us there with the car, an hour to an hour and a half of drive. Now though, we took a break, a 5-minute break, so I'm just gonna show you a bit of what it's like. I think it was around this area where we stopped earlier. Oh, there's a truck. Okay, yeah, apparently this is a truck parking area, so I gotta be as fast as I can. How can I put it to short words otherwise? So we have looked through some really nice museums. It was a nice time there, and one of them ended up being a church. We only looked into 2 places anyway, so there wasn't much I could tell. So that was a really nice last full day here in Germany. After we get back to the hotel, I am going to start packing up already. It is going to be a fast job, so I'm going to be really busy at this point. And it's really funny actually. Most of these vehicles that are passing on the road right now are trucks. You see these logistics and evergreen industries. It turns out to be most of these types of trucks. This is why this parking lot is dominated by trucks, even on the other side there. But I think you also got an ad that shows a bike race, something like that. Anyway, so I'm going to get back to the hotel. Hearing some more coming, but this one is just left the area, the one with the blue front, and even one more, again with some plantations and stuff, all those that are coming from the evergreen industry.
Live a little, that is what they said when you turn around and left for good. But the taste is bitter, lonely in my bed, you're thinking about what we both had, it's true. But it's hard to get over such a beautiful lie when I still want you closer. I am longing for closure, and I'm wondering why. No matter what I do, I keep on falling for you. I keep on falling for you. I keep on.
And after that, I made it back. And I'll see you in a moment, guys. Now, I will have packing up to do. I already got half of the packing done now, although it's yet 4:55. The sun is finally opened here as well, so that I could have actually time to take another exercise. And after that hat that I received, that Germany hat, now I have 4 hats. I came into Germany with 2 hats, now I got 4 hats. And again, it is down to these 2 bottles. I'm gonna open that. Wow. I just wet some on my leg, and now... Oh, again. Again, man, again. Like, what is it even with this? Cups. I'm about to leave here tomorrow, and like, what the hell's going on? And there's all that mineral water. Oh, my God. Yeah, guys, it makes it feel even more fizzy, and it shows its strength much easier just after you open it, like 1 or 2 minutes after you open it. I've upgraded to 2 pillows at last, but you can see it, these are still really big pillows. What am I gonna do about it anyway? Like, I'm gonna leave here tomorrow, so no big word. Here's a funny way to actually unhang this shirt. They did it the tricky way, and I was even confused as hell, but look, so you see if you pull it to the back of this thing, then that's actually how to get it out. You see? Oh, it worked. All right, now to put it back in. How'd that work? Yes. Now to take it back out. And in. Out and in. Okay. I did out and in. This is absolutely amazing. This lady's taking her bike out with a wagon on the back of it. And it gives me such reaction of when people are, you know, when they're on the top of a really, really high building and they're doing a TikTok just messing around at that height. It gives some kind of a impression of people doing things that are close to impossible, sorta. I guess that's relevant to a simple saying. It should be as simple as say, when you do things against all odds, like when you don't have the power but you have the luck and you have the passion to do it. So I have actually discovered a part of the road which includes a train track. Right here you see this gate. I had discovered it earlier this morning, and what used to be a train track right here, you can see that it is blocked after this log with a squirrel, well, one squirrel and also one kind of scorpion, but it says wildness. Yeah, it does say a note over there, because yeah, whatever used to be an access for the trains, you see this train track over here. Now no train can pass through that anymore. I don't know why it got blocked, but all of a sudden it did get blocked. But yeah, it used to be a train passing area. You see one gate that is under that tunnel with all the graffiti, and one that connects right to the wild. So they have blocked this train track, and it became quite simple enough, yes, just to make sure that I am on the walking site, because in this area, and thankfully it is actually much more simple, that like on this side, wherever the brown bricks are, that's where you get to walk, and wherever the gray bricks are, then that's where you get to take your bike. I really like how they separate this. It's actually much more simple that they do anyway. So that's what makes it 3 times simpler. Even in the US, although I never experienced it before, you can get into a fight over a bike lane. One can say, hey, I'm walking through, but the guy on the bike can say, yeah, but this is a bike lane, cannot walk in a bike lane, and things like that, and the fight can break out all of a sudden. But the fact that they separate the walking lane and the biking lane, and honestly that is a lot better, and it makes much more sense actually. Look at what's up on this wall, by the way. This is funny, not the top though, not where it says Brixmem, but you see this coffee spill right here, but it's the spill that gives the reaction. The spills be like, hey, why am I spilling over a brand new sofa? You know, it's like a animation though. It's just a cartoon animation, simply like I'm watching cartoon, or if it's like me jumping over a bridge with a Toyota hybrid or electric Mercedes, whatever the heck. Well, that's the other side right here. So watch girl and father bike. 1UP. Okay. I mean, I would like 7UP more, but for 1UP, I guess they like 1UP beer. Yeah, that smiley face. That's really, really nice. As we have it to dinner in this amazing pre-sunset weather. There it is. It looks a bit like a crystal ball, actually. There is some stars around that. That's nice. Let's see.
Like in California.
Oh man, I haven't even finished. I ain't finished. Oh wow. Is this a seahorse or whatever that thing is on the wall? It looks like a sea star, though, or a seashell. Yeah. It's, I mean, the one that's underneath the apple. It's, the art of it made me think, wow, what if it's a seahorse? Look at this notebook here. That's the Lion King. Yeah, that's the Lion King, but there's even a notebook of it. There's a bag. Oh, I think that's a panther. There's a party hat and even a small toy, which is made out of rubber, even a pencil. But yeah, all of these stuff, or the school stuff, well, that's another incredible street walk in this pre-sunset weather. The time is 9:04 p.m. It's been a really nice dinner tonight. Before I dive into packing up prior to checkouts tomorrow and even after that, we will leave Germany after what has been 4 amazing days. I gotta be at my highest level of honesty. I love Germany, especially the streets, the traffic, the atmosphere, and even the people. They are very, very nice people. And especially that tour that we took earlier today. I love Germany. I absolutely love it. At some point, it gives you that kind of an impression to that point that you see LeBron James or Kawhi Leonard take a shot from exactly half of the field. And wow, how can you even compare that with a fireworks show, right? Anyway, so we heard that tomorrow is going to be off to a rainy start, so we will have to be a bit cautious for that. We're going to be looking to that. And very importantly, I am going to put an end to tomorrow's vlog before we come home because I have got to do a lot of work for the next video of the Mario Construct project on my gaming channel, which I am expected to post tomorrow. And there's still one level that I'm going to finish working on, and then I'm going to do my progress on that. And I'm going to put it up just like that. So I will end the vlog tomorrow at Istanbul Airport. So basically after we land. So we'll land, we'll head to the baggage claim, we'll do all that stuff. And outside the airport, I'll end the vlog. That is going to be a lot of work to do for me after I get back home tomorrow night, and there will be no further time to waste. So guys, that's the end of today now. I'm really hoping that you enjoyed not just today, but the other 3 vlogs that I put throughout this trip. It was comfortable, and it was a great way to start my world traveling campaign off. So I will see you in the video tomorrow, which we'll take one more glimpse into the nature of Germany, and I'll see you guys.